right, guys, I am back. And I have kind of a surprise. It is part of the Mixed Media Minnesota series, and I'm going to show you something really cool. Okay, so this box, it's one of the dress boxes or t-shirt boxes or whatever, and it is a little over 14, so probably like 14 and let's measure it here. Just under 14 and a quarter by 9.5. I saw this the other day, and I can't credit anybody because it was on TikTok and it was just like a crafty thing, but it's super cool. So anyways, we're not going to cut any of that off. Instead, we're going to make another box by folding it up to this lip there. Folding it as straight as we possibly can. And I might jiggle the camera a little bit. My apologies, guys. Okay. I'm going to turn it this way so I could burnish it down. Okay. For me, this was revolutionary. Like, I've already kind of put one together. And then, so that's the one that folds this way. Now we're going to take it this side and do the same thing on this side, staying as straight as we can. Oh, and there goes the dogs. I mean, in all fairness, it's 9:30 at night and they're out for the last break of the night. So yeah, anyways. So here we go. Again, I'm going to burnish that down the best I can. Okay. So then we're left with this with a spine. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to make a cut here and a cut here, okay? And this will probably end up being a two-parter because there's a lot to do. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the other side to free it up. Okay, now I'll give you the gist. So basically, we're going to end up, crease that down so you can see better. Okay, so we're going to end up gluing this to this side here, and then this to this side, right, like this. And then it closes up. Let me show you the one I already have together. And so then it just opens like a regular box does. This one's not done yet, and I don't know if I'll finish it per se. But once you've like lined it and everything, it literally is almost as like thick as like a cigarette box, or a cigar box. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so this is what I did first. Is and I might have to do some trimming around because every box is just a bit different, but you want most of the things to fit pretty snug in here. So yeah, I just make sure that each one is kind of fit down in there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ink this, and like I said, it may have to be a two-parter. So I did the bottom first. Oh, I don't need that side inked. Okay, so, and for this I did do Fabri-Tac since it's going to take me a little bit to get it all smoothed out and everything. Just so it stays wetter, and then I can shift it around if I need to. And I did use a lot this time. Oh, sorry, that was right in your eyeballs. And that's why I do the bottom first, is so I can really kind of stretch it around. And then I can kind of center it too. Okay. Take my bone folder and really squish it around that glue. So I hope you guys are all doing all right. I'm just late night crafting, so you guys got a video for tomorrow. I think this is, thank goodness it's a short week, but I do think it's going to end up being a really busy week at work. And then I'm not going to ink that other side because we're going to put the blue down. Okay. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? And we'll do it here in a minute, but I forgot a piece for there. I may end up having enough, I'm not sure yet. I'll just have to see what it looks like in a minute. Okay, now what I did, and I'm gonna make sure these fit over here, is I made little side pockets here. Okay. What am I doing? Oh. If you guys knew how many videos I already posted or recorded today, you'd be like, wow. I guess I could have used the art glitter glue for this, but already here, might as well just do what I got, right? Okay, let's do the other one. Kind of hoping in this video we get it all constructed. I'm gonna need my cutter up here in a minute too. Oh, my inker needs a new ink pad. Wow, that was a lot of glue. We'll at least get the inside done. I don't know if we'll get the outside, but try. Oop, gosh darn it. I don't know how effective those pockets are going to be if I keep smearing it everywhere, right? Okay. All right, so are these the ones that go in here? I believe so. And This one is the exact right side for that. Okay. All right. All right. What did I do next? Now I can't remember. I'm going to go ahead and trim this down while I'm thinking for a minute. Believe it or not, I just made this a little while ago, and I already forgot some of the steps here. I think I need to trim some down. And this is going to be more of a custom fit, I think. Okay. So that should be about the right size for all of them. Let me get up, or not all of them, but for the sides. So okay, yep, it's just a little bit bigger. And actually, I'm just wondering if I went in, I think if I went in half, I think we'll be all right. So I'm just going to go ahead and that way we'll have enough for the other piece, the spine. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of these long pieces just under 9.5. Okay, and then I'm going to cut a third one at 9.5, and then we might, that's for the spine piece there. Okay, so that should be all the ones we need for the inside. Like I said, we might need to trim down a little bit here and there. Yep, I'm just going to take down just a little. Okay. So, I don't know what you guys are up to, but by the time you see this, I'll already be at work. So, I would assume that I'm having a good day so far. I mean, I still really like my job, so. So, and then I have been clipping them just to make sure that they stay where they're supposed to. So I guess one thing that happened this weekend is that we got more stuff moved out. So that's good. The more and more we get moved out, the calmer and calmer the house becomes. So that's good, right? I think. I think it'll be a breath of fresh air when it's all done and all over with. The kids and I are kind of to that point now, so. You know, thinking about it now, it would have looked pretty cool if I had done the blue here. All right, now comes kind of the trickier part. Now we have to bring up these, and I'm going to go ahead and glue quite a bit on this, and then we're going to clip it. So I'm going to do both sides. The girl in the video she stapled hers, but I didn't want to deal with the staples, so. Okay. You will need quite a few clips for this. Or if you're using why can't I think of it, guys? Other clips, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I am going to use my art glitter glue because I'm going to take it in here and put it all over to reinforce those corners too, like so that they're getting glued in that aspect. I didn't do that before on the last one, like I did, but not until like the last minute, and it was kind of a hindrance trying to get it to stay. So, okay. So then while that's all drying and setting, I'm going to go ahead and do this piece here. I'm pretty sure we have to trim this one down too. Oh, nope. See, these boxes are a little off on their very own. And while I'm thinking about it, we're just gonna like switch out ink pads because it's crummy everywhere. I don't even have any good anecdotes. Oh, we did go take Gracie's, some of her senior pictures today. I took them today. We got a couple of really good ones. I don't know if she'll let me load them on like the backside of a video or not, but they were pretty, very pretty. She's a very pretty girl. I told her that I'm not gonna like let her out of the house anymore. She's too pretty. Okay, and I'm just gonna sneak in there with some glue here and glue down that corner. We might at least get some of, like, a lot of this done. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be mean and keep you in suspense until Thursday. That would be so mean of me, wouldn't it? Clip. That's what we're looking for. Don't know how much that's actually doing down there, but anyways. All right, so these should be set. So I'm going to set these aside for a second. And then... and I'll show you why I wasn't overly worried about the, oh. I'd have to try to figure out how to get some more glue up in there. About the sides, I'll show you why I wasn't overly worried about the width and stuff with these, which it turns out they're almost perfect anyways, but... going to ink them all while I'm here. That is one thing I don't really like about new ink pads and new inker, like ink blotters, is that it does tend to go everywhere, doesn't it? All right, close that up for a minute. Okay. Now we're going to glue these side pieces on. So another reason why, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily have to do this, but I do think it needs it, as far as it needs the structural support if you plan to put a journal in it, which I do. Because all finished, it's 6 by 9.5. And so that said, it's like perfect for a 9 by 6 journal, right? Hopefully. Because, well, it's a little bit over 6 inches, so... Okay, I'm gonna take those off. Okay, sorry, getting a little preoccupied, but I'm not gonna lie, this is by far one of the funnest things I've made in a while. Seems like I'm making all kinds of fun things that I like to make lately, which is awesome, right? Like, that's kind of the point. Okay. And I just like that it's sporting all these clips, right? Because they're all pink and they kind of coordinate. Oh, and I think we'll just have time for the inside tonight. Okay, so now I'm going to set this over here while it finishes drying. And I'm going to go ahead and cap this off. Now what I did is I cut 1 by like 3 1/4, give or take a little bit, or no, about 1 7/8. And I gotta get out my scoring tool or scoreboard, and then we're just gonna score all of these at 1/2 inch, or 1/2 inch. And we're gonna do enough for the outside box while we're here. We have it out. Oh, it's still bug season here. That's one thing I don't miss about summer is all the bugs. I think there's, yeah, I think I cut enough for the whatchamacallit, front cover too. Okay, so I'm going to take my 1/4 inch round punch, or rounder, and I'm just going to round all 4 edges. I think I could probably do a couple at a time. I'm getting tired. See, by the time you guys see this, it'll be bright and early in the morning, huh? Well, maybe not early, but it'll be bright, right? Hopefully, wherever you are. And you're gonna have to put up with some more inking. Oh, that was part of the, okay. Double check all of those corners, make sure they're all, yep, okay. All right, so then what I do is I go through and fold them all down. And then we're going to ink them. Just think, we'll be that many more steps ahead if I really did cut enough for the cover, huh? For the outside. It's been a minute since I bound a journal on camera, at least a month. Does anybody want to see that? I do it a lot, so there's old videos, but if we have any new kids that would like to see the way I bind, then speak up in the comments so I will know. Because after we make this box, then I'm going to go ahead and put the journal together. And then we'll do like another episode or 2 of like pockets or something. I think a really pretty waterfall is in order for this one, and I have vellum pockets that I'll use. And then hopefully, before I'm done with that, my new Lorna stamps will be in. I'm looking forward to that. Because then we'll put some Christmas and some Believe on some stuff. Oh boy, this is taking quite a while here. Sorry. Oh, more crawlies. I guess I should probably warn people next time there's a bug on my desk, right? Sorry. Bugs trigger you. You might not want to watch the next couple of weeks because it's fall. Well, I mean, the calendar doesn't say it's fall, but up here, it's starting to get cool in the mornings or cool down at night, down into the 40s. So it will not be long. All right, so let's pull our box back over. And I'm going to take all these clips off. And I keep 4 over in that direction because this bin usually isn't here. Okay. All right, so now that we have all these little corners, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, no, I was going to maybe ink the things there, but let me glue one in and then you can kind of see it. Okay, so that is what it looks like, and so that's why I wasn't overly worried about the everything like lining up. So even if you do these corner pieces, then you'll never be able to tell that you weren't completely lined up. And it adds a cute little finish to it, and it reinforces the corners. So it's a win-win-win. Win-win, or how, what is that? Winner, winner, chicken dinner? And you know what? I don't have quite enough pink pieces cut for the outside. I forgot about these 3 sides on the bottom. So I will have to cut a couple more pieces for that. Okay, we'll get our 2 for up here, and I didn't cut enough. Oh yeah, I have 1 over here. Oops. All right. All right, guys, I think that does it for this video. Yeah, because I'll have 4 there for the outside. Okay, so yeah, isn't that adorable? And then there is, that's what I did here. So there's going to be a journal card here and a journal card here. Pretty cute, huh? And it, like I said, it just kind of closes up just like that. And it does really close. Oh, you know what? I might want to let the glue sit just a little bit. But isn't that adorable? Yeah, like I said, when we come back, we'll finish up the top, the sides, and then the bottom. And then, like I said, I've got to cut a couple more for these. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys are having a stellar day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.